点でもらった。最低限のデータは収集した。
体にまとわりつく敵、奴からか。そこ。俺はギュレーガスなんだぞ。余計な手間を取らせる。
Alright. Hey there, Shrine Runners. Hello, and welcome to the Fox Shrine. I'm Araxis, your host, and tonight we're going to be playing some Super Robot Wars D. Hey there, Kuro. Hey, Kuro. Hey, Ada. Hey, Shoma. Hey, Kailash. Welcome. Hope you're all doing alright. I'm doing reasonably well. I've sort of mentioned it on the social medias, but I had to basically gas my room with insecticide because I suspect there's bug bites going on. Like, I don't know the specifics of anything like that, but that's what I'm suspecting is going on. I don't see any bugs, but yeah, that's yeah. Let's save the game. Anyway, let's go do our redeems, shall we? So we've got a healthy redeem and a lifting redeem, so let's go do those. We have a drink first. Alright. So, give me a moment. One. Two. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. That has happened before. Yes, Kailash? Okay. But as to what was going on with the stream quality earlier, I had to turn off my computer in order to gas the room, essentially. Like, make sure that the power was off and all. So I did that, turned my computer back on, like everything's fine. But that also meant my VPN went back on. Oh no. Yeah, so my VPN went back on, and I forgot to turn that back off. we had to go and disable that because that was obviously throttling my upload speed quite a bit. Once I figured out that was the reason, everything's hunky-dory. So, that's all the redeems done. Let's get things underway, shall we? Excuse me. So, where are the enemies that I need to focus? And, let's sit up straight. Thank you. Alright, so there's the NSX. Gotta defeat you with Hikaru. Where's Hikaru, anyway? She's over here. Alright, so we're gonna go kill that. So, let me use multi-action. Alright. There we are. Okay. But yeah, I'm doing alright. Next week is when I go away on holidays. So I have been doing a little bit of preparation for that. I think I've got like all my clothes packed, so that should be good. And then I basically go away for about 4 weeks. So that'll be fun. Still got a bit of a... I suppose I'm going to be talking about a little bit about medical stuff, so if you want to tune out for a few minutes, do that. My bruise is still healing from when I had to give blood, essentially. So thankfully that doesn't really hurt. It just doesn't look very nice. Yeah, I'm still sort of taking my estriadol regularly, so we'll see how that sort of affects things going forward. And I think everything else is fine. Anything else? Yeah, trying to keep healthy, I guess, which I'm not the best at, so we'll just do what we can. You don't have gaming, do you? Hold up. No, we don't have you yet. We'll go next turn. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. It's gotta be you. Let's take you out. Put gain on. Beautiful. So you'll be able to get a few levels. Maybe we'll get a bit of a Candor boost. We'll see how that goes.
Missile! 全発射管を開け!
Not move there, unfortunately, so we are going to move here instead. We go. It's a fair few levels. Rouse gained. That sort of was like all things. Yeah, increases the effect of it. And always maximum effect. Ow. Yeah, honestly, that's pretty good. Like, the ship itself is kind of not so good. But I bet Command Aura is solid. Let's go with that.
宇宙人め、さっさと自分の星に帰れ。正義に生まれ、正義に生きて早60年。俺たちが真の勇者かどうか今わかる。俺たちの武器は勇気、正義、闘志。お楽しみはこれからだ。エルドラファイト、ゴー！アミーゴ！ガンガンボンバディオ、エグニッシャ！闇の中こそ正義が光る。機体の性能は圧倒的に勝っているはずなのに、装甲の隙間を狙って攻撃する。最大出力でいく。当たれ。
We're fine.
ゴリラ、エルギンの出力が下がってるぞ。待ってろ、今対処している。
ここを見逃すほど私は甘くないわよ。トマホークの距離ね。
Just need to act just something real quick.
食らいなさい。
想定が
I agree with you, Kailash. No raise in the future. Okay. So, you over here. No reason not to do wall, I guess. So go with that.
ここで叩く。力押しでいくか。調子に乗るのもここまでにしておけよ。じゃないとこちらも本気で怒りますからね。さてどうやって破壊してやろうかの。やる気満々ですね、ウォルフガング様。極太ビールで焼き付けしてくれる。何も問題はない。
That's Swaggy Warlock.
俺の担当はとどめ役だ。まずはミサイルの雨あられだ。本命はこいつだ。貴様、こ
のわしを誰だと思っとるんじゃ。
I'm not exactly doing the most damage to him, but then again, we don't have the most amount of people there either. This map's fairly spread out. And yeah, in the meantime, you're all the way up here. Send someone your way to help out? Probably. Let's finish you off.
命じられるままに戦う連中なんかに覚悟しなさい。
We might game play a little bit.
次のコンテナ急いで。
輸送コンテナ着弾まであと2秒。
それを待ってた。
Quite enough for a one-hit kill.
私は仁義を通せたでしょう。
But thanks if they put in defenses at low HP. It would affect things a little. As I see Angela and Frontier set are getting along. Alright. So let's back up a little bit. This will count as defensive. Yes. So, over here. Lot of repairy characters in the area. Actually, not in range. Oh well. No accelerate either. Okay. Let them move you forward a bit in that case. Shoot down here, however.
Cockpit を狙うつもりはない。来い、ガンナー。弾丸特急マイクガンナー参上。セルフチャージ。とどめだ、ガイン。グレートクラッシャー。これ以上は無理だ。脱出する。
That should get you some XP. There we go. Spirit. And Spirit. A What's your accuracy look like now? Bit of a boost. Alright. Okay. Let's just keep things up here. I want to use that. System seizure. I'm going to use that next turn because I figure these lot might start moving in then. Okay.
病原増速攻撃準備任せろハロック手法発射左舷に攻撃を集中これで出世の道は完全に閉ざされた
That's good. Hey Meta, how you going? Oh no. The frat's still melting. My condolences. Okay, let's finish. Yeah, let's finish this guy off. Thank you, Wizard. Also, hi.
ミサイル撃ちまくってください。
Air thing in Portugal, pushing all the feet. Bloody weather. Over here now. Okay. I'm sort of pivoting around a bit so that we're also like focused on the western side of the battle, which is fine. You don't have to be spread out. That also like let us sort of concentrate our forces where all the boss characters are, sort of. Got frickin' Joe up there, Wolfgang down there, a bunch of the other Goldfish Poop Gang squad. So I don't think we should turn the sun off. Not that we have the power to do so, but even if we did, we should not turn the sun off. That's a bad idea. That's fine. Alright, we'll go with that.
そっちの都合にこっちを巻き込むんじゃねえよ。この周りだ。終わりだよ。
Am I buying into Big Sun propaganda? Or are you playing into the hands of the fossil fuel companies? Oh, that sun's giving away energy for free. And we should take advantage of that.
この野郎
このチャンス逃がすもんか。思い切って飛ばしていくよ。
In the grand scheme of things, yes, the sun is finite. However, by the time the sun runs out, Earth would have run out before then. Like, all of Earth, because the sun, you know, consumed it. Whereas the finiteness of fossil fuels is measurable in 3 digits. Oh, Meta, you so silly. Okay. And let's put some damage on these guys. We haven't really touched them yet. Nah, it wouldn't get killed. That's fine. Alright. Have I upgraded your potential? No, I haven't, but I should. Okay. Alright, go hit the big one. I've resisted your confusion, Meta. I am immune to your shenanigans. I just have to not play your game. Gunbuster attacking with G Gundam music. You were soldier. Alright, let's... do I throw you on there for a bit of quick repairs? I think so. I got beat up a touch, so we'll do that. And honestly, you too. You should... Let's do that real quick though. Just daunt everyone a bit, because yeah, their morale's gone up a touch. Just yours going up. Alright. Just put it out there before I forget, because I absolutely will. I'm just going to repair myself, I think. That sounds like a good idea, Kailash. Take this one down.
さっさと自分の星に帰ってもらうわよ。
you can always do what some other people do, and like play the same game or a similar game as the streamer that you're currently watching. I'm assuming you've got like a multi-monitor setup or something like that. Because that way it feels like you're sort of like playing along with them. And it doesn't sort of consume as much brain power as if you were trying to sort of play a completely different game at the same time. I said similar. Similar would be SRWY. Yeah, we're not getting shut down.
地球を狙う異星人なら遠慮はいらねえ。レールカノンでぶち抜いてやる。
Thought I had selected, but I didn't. Mistake, audio's a little bit loud? Yeah, alright. I'll turn the game audio down a little bit. Okay, there we are. Is that a little bit better for you? No problem. I'll avoid the counter this way, I think, so I will do that, and we'll be able to move a little bit further. Okay.
ことなら契約更新しなければよかった。
Yeah, we were really
このままじゃ
close.
一方的にやられるだけだ。
Okay. So, here. Did get a level. That's nice. Oh yeah. It's definitely got expansion DLC. Let's go with that.
力押しで来るのなら戦い方はいくらでもある。こいつから逃げられると思うな。
けフラッシュリッパー必ずやってみせる
ダメージカスみたいなものよ。軽くひねってやろうじゃないの。
やつを氷漬けにしてみせましょう。
どんな胸像が出来上がるか楽しみ。
Oh damn. Yeah, crit would have been real bad.
犯罪者に容赦する気はないからね。
It looked like what happened last stream.
オードリー、ちょっとやられすぎじゃないの？
ご心配なく、すべてこの私にお任せください。
Back here. Yes, we'll... You got a bit more HP. Wolfgang's also further away from everyone else, so...
ジャコビニ流星アター！もらった！こんな！
あらやだ、すごい真似してくれるじゃない。ガサツで汗臭いロボットはさっさと片付けるわよ。氷の彫刻になってもらおうかしら。
フリージングボムの威力ならば避ける気も起きないような攻撃ね。
Take the risk.
についてこられる？うまくやってみせる。
Hey, Bennington. How you going?
ジャイロをやられたか。操縦は合っているんだ。
That's good.
スピードにはちょっと自信があるのよね。
まだこっちからも攻撃できるわ。当たれ！
自動回避システムじゃダメだってのかよ。
Good hit. Right over here. Get some extra damage. I have 3 attacks of that, so I might go with the Mega Buster Striker instead. Alright, hope you're having fun. Been a while since I've played a Flash game. thinking of, do we want to use Flash here? Driving the cannon's probably going to be a bit on the tough side. Just save. There we go. Heist and Heist 2.
かな 確保敵を引き剥がしてください
I don't think I've really played those ones before.
ラグナホ
I think we used to play a few Flash games back in the day.
ラグナ砲発射用意
Don't necessarily remember too many of them. I remember Combat Instinct, I think. That's sort of like a time crisis-y sort of one. Sort of put the enemies to shoot them as they pop up. Yeah, that was nasty.
何よこれこんなの聞いてないわよ速やかに援護業務を遂行しますメリルストライカーよストライカー1、2射出出力調整完了いいところ見せるわよ想定以上の敵なんですね
Then I might do that. I'll target both of them, so let's blast these two. And yeah, we'll throw on game. I got Fortune on you.
Gambasta, 行くわよ。逃がさない。ホーミングレーザ
It's interesting. It's a 2-space line attack. Alright. Yeah, that's fair. Quite make any of our battleship. Make it around there or so, so I might take advantage of it.
射特急隊究極の攻撃ジョイントドラゴンファイヤーやめてやる絶対にもうやめてやる
Good plan. Shouldn't pull you aboard by force, though? Not the worst idea. There we go. Alright. You're on board. Yeah, that's fine. We'll save that for Rudy, I think. You out here. Need more skills on you. Let's just throw a daunt down over here. Yeah, okay. Just so we can go on charge. Okay.
VTX の要請です。
やるしかありませんね。
はい、先輩。こちらもミサイルで援護します。マックススピードで行くわよ。やるときは徹底的にやる。この目はレックスに任せます。任された以上結果を出すわよ。
Hey, Panda! How you
どうする
going?
イーグルこのままじゃ
That's a lot more damage than I thought it would.
全てはそれからです
Be able to take you
敵
down
の
this
スピード
turn
に
with
惑わされ
Hikaru.
てはダメですラグナホ
Sounds good to me.
発射用意
了解ラグナ砲発射用意
撃て
ジャネードの力を見事に引き出していますね。
Suppose I'll move you over here then. Okay. Here, fortune activate. Superior Rune God incoming! Prepare to intercept! I've learned how to fight enemies even bigger than a Rune God. Finding the T3 has seen to that. You face the NSX without the slightest falter. I applaud your bravery, truly. I'm not here for your applause. I'm here to take down that ship. Knock some sense into you guys.
侵略者は絶対に許さない。やるよレイアス。はーい。これで終わりだ。
総員体感してください。
Heroes Mark, huh? Alright, autos and goggles too. Damn it! Leave them pushing the NSX this hard. Hold out more, Zazu. Can't go down yet. You know, it'll take more than that to sink the NSX. Just stop this! What point is there in fighting any more than you have? Just as you, Magic Knights, have your duty, so too do we have ours, as people born in Autozam. I'm afraid we must do this, for our duty. That's right, Eagle Vision! Now that you're members of the UND, you don't get a say in the matter. Then just quit the UND! But where? If you don't have anywhere to go, come to the T3. Huh? You make it sound so damn simple. We're your enemies! It won't be the first time. Let's stop being our enemies! There's no reasoning with this kid. Actually, I think she's onto something. Have you seen Nanoha? My good man. No, I haven't. Well, you see, when Nanoha defeats people, they become her friends. And we just got defeated. So I think we are therefore required to become her friend. We've been so caught up in the short term, maybe we've forgotten something important. That's... if we want to save Autozam, we must choose the right way forward and survive. Right! If you stay with the UND, you just get used like tools. The T3 would be willing to take you in if you wanted. The big laser to the face will continue until friendship levels improve. Quite right, Meta. I trust you wouldn't mind, Captain Bright? I'll let you Magic Knights handle Sephiroth-related matters yourselves. You girls are willing to vouch for them, and they're willing to give us a hand. They're welcome here. Well, that settles that. You would dare to betray the UND, Autozam? There was never any trust or meaningful bonds between us. All we shared was a contract, nothing more. Now that we don't need your protection, the contract is out the window. So, we will fight a battle that won't bring shame upon our motherland. Eagle! Young lady of the Magic Knights, may I ask your name? It's Hikaru! Hikaru Shido! Hikaru. A lovely name. Thank you, Hikaru. Your straight talk has saved us all. They'll put it outside our fight in Sephiroth and help you guys out. Damn you! Damn you! Hey, Poppy, how you going? That's how contracts go when there's no good faith between parties. Maybe an unpopular guy like you isn't cut out to be a leader. Mr. Zone, admit defeat and leave the UND. You're a human, a native to Earth. Stop helping them. Shut up! I don't take orders from you! Really, Mr. Zone? You throw a temper tantrum when you don't get your way. 5. Are you content working under a chump like that guy? Don't get talked into things. If you want me to play this your way, Beat me in combat, Maito Senpuji. And Joe, you're on! I'll beat the stubbornness right out of you! Autozam, you bunch of dirty traitors! I'll wipe you and Harlock both out! You'll all learn the power of the Photon battleship that I've perfected with the UND's assistance! That's fine, Mr. Zone. By all means, please, choose your own path. Okay, how'd you like that? I quite liked both the anime and the game for Gnosia, so hopefully you're enjoying both of them. Just be ready to brace yourself if that path placed you in our way. All hands, we are joining forces with the T3 and doing battle with the UNB. It would be utterly unacceptable for us to die before the day we save Autozam. Let's go, Eagle! Time to beat the real bad guys! That's fair. The last 3 episodes were sort of filled in a little bit, like based on the game, so it was a little bit tough for them to do that. Like it's a. So we'll see how you feel like at the end of the game, I guess. Because like I get what you're saying. I still enjoyed it, but like honestly, Gnosia was always going to be a tough game to adapt. Anyway, we've got Eagle on our side now, and yeah, we've got ourselves a full old battleship now. All right. So yeah, no command aura, unfortunately. Seems to be a running theme. We do a map attack, which is nice. No post-movement attacks, sadly. Oh, but still got itself a new battleship. Alright. Let's go commands. Geo and Eagle. Alright, accelerate. Okay. I'm going to pause the game here for a few minutes while the ad break goes, and we'll be back shortly. Okay? Be right back. All right, and so let's resume Super Robot Wars, shall we? And let's start blasting. Okay. Get ourselves a kill on you. Why not? There we go. Alright. Start things off with a kill.
契約は終了した以上、彼らに遠慮する必要はありません。切り札を使う時です。
エネルギーチャージ。
撃て。
Okay, that's the end of our turn. Enemy turn. Let's go. We need a bullseye here. Sure. That feeling's gonna be a few enemies attacking you because you're so on the edge in comparison to everyone else. Let's just increase our odds of hitting to 100%.
バリアが破られました。
この程度ならば耐えられる。全訪問スタンバイ。分かった、タロック。カノン砲発射。左舷に砲撃を集中。
しかない。もらった。
キャプテン、バリアが破られました。
この程度ならば耐えられる。追撃用意。進め。前に出るぞ。カノン砲用意。岩だ。抜いていい。
ダメだ。撤退指示が出ていない以上戦うしかない。
This, eh? No worries.
小さい的はよく狙うまでだ。
Angela's great at evading attacks.
肉体があると勝手が違う。命じられるままに戦う連中なんかに、ここはあの敵を狙う。
ならばこれをお伝えください。
気が利くじゃないの。落ちろー。
そんなまた合格になるのかよ。
Range. You do not have snipe. So guess that's what we're doing. Alright. Go for the evade.
冷や汗をかいてしまいました。反撃できないとは困りましたわ。
援護するぞ。査定のためにもやってみせる。
少しだけ私の方が上手のようでしたね。
You're looking to get herself another kill. Get one step closer to Ace.
嵐みたいに見事じゃいかがです。
最高よ。当たる気がしないわ。
They really do have 0% chance to hit. She would be great.
次のコンテナは
大合計超レンジ法です。お受け取りくださいませ。
任せときなさい。そこだ。
I was wondering if she was firing 3 shots or 1 there. I think the way that was sort of doing with camera angles, it was sort of like she's firing 1, not just missing with the first 2 shots and then hitting with the last one or anything, so... Coming after a battleship, eh? What?
Taikan Sento は嫌になるほど経験している。各所で火災発生。各壁を下ろせ。消火剤3分。回避運動と同時に反撃だ。メガ粒子砲発射。簡単な仕事ではないようだな。
Okay, another of range attack, which is
悪
annoying.
く思うなよ。これもビジネスだ。確保。チャージを急げ。前方へ発射。くそ。
Hey, Drago.
手も足も出ねえか。
Technically, fleet carriers should be doing more than just loading up guns on their ships. They should be focusing on actually being a carrier.
私の超絶美貌にかかれば何が相手だろうと全速力で突撃。
次頑張ってね。これね。
I know. Like it's genuinely cool.
あらやだ、ひどい真似してくれる
Get
じゃない。
get a full battle star going. Where it's multi-role essentially. Both a battleship and a carrier.
奴を破壊してやれ。イヒビベティヒ。はいはいさ。極太ビールで焼き付けしてくれる。
何をしているの。早く離脱なさい。つまらない相手ね。
俺の番だ。そこか。
It is genuinely cool seeing the point defense of capital ships firing with all the tracer fire sort of like going everywhere to shoot down like things like missiles and fighters and stuff. I'm gonna persist just in case. Feel like he's gonna be tough, and possibly if he crits, it would be bad. Alright. Just moving in, eh? Alright. In that case... Oh, hold up. Before we do anything... Buns find, there we go. And... use that. Sure. So we'll shoot you down. Yeah. Shoot you down.
さあ行くぞ。取り舵いっぱい。敏郎、主砲は任せる。主砲発射。Ace bonus acquired. 30% damage dealt and decreases when charge is activated on self. Alright. You sort of get that with your pirate thingy, but I'm going to guess that maybe your next skill unlocked is going to be charge. Because otherwise, that is a little bit niche. You have personal movement, right? No, you do not. Alright. I'll just have Ruri finish this one. Bye-bye.
敵部隊に対して攻撃を仕掛けます。思いかね、データリンク開始。
解析結果表示。いけますよ艦長。
グラビティブラストの発射を。
始末者者の失態だ。
Spirit. Okay. Continue. What sort of I give you? Yeah. Ah, alright. Obviously I haven't used it yet. Go ahead and use the big one then.
ここで叩く。力押しでいくか。調子に乗るのもここまでにしておけよ。じゃないとこちらも本気で怒りますからね。反撃じゃ絶対に逃がすな。東部ビーム砲スタンバイ完了。よし、最大出力で発射だ。油断はできない。
そこをどきなさい。ジャコビニ流星アタック。それ
出力4126と互角のパワーか。
Let's start making our way up. First movement attacks. There. Good as new. Assist gain. Slash Ripper will do that. And continue with that. Honestly, a 5-stream streak is better than what I'm able to achieve. I don't normally watch a lot of streams, unfortunately. I would like to watch more, but I just never ends up working out that way.
バカモン、命を粗末にするような真似は絶対許さん。わしと戦って無事に済むと思うでないぞ。ウォルフガング様、お手伝いします。
There's enough things that I'm subscribed to and regularly watch that I usually don't have time for like tuning into like a random stream here and there. happens occasionally, of course. Not too often.
誰がどう見てもこちらが不利か。
And you know what? You can go on there and get some repairs done. And here, you should be able to get the kill on this guy. Yeah, we'll use a bless. That's, yeah, I can see that being annoying, absolutely. If you happen to care about big streaks like that. And usually I'm pretty regular. Like, it's always the exact same time, except occasionally where I do like an earlier stream. But I haven't done one of those recently, sadly. Like, I was doing that with Metaphor, but that kind of fell off by the wayside. Do game as well. Nah.
犯罪者に容赦する気はないからね。
もっと強いロボットを作って復讐してやる。
This is it! Retreat! Wolfgang, are you really going to keep helping the UND? Even in light of everything going on? Wolfgang, I'll prove that the Goryu you built is the strongest thing around. Okay. I think here is a good point for that. Honestly, I should have used the wish, but you know what, I can add that on now, so there you go. As for everyone else, yeah, let's not shoot down Angela. Okay. 2 shots left there. That I show speed meme. Really? I'm not familiar with the I show speed meme. Last this guy, and then maybe hop on a battleship for a moment to cover your ammo. All right.
Pride が高すぎる男って扱いづらいのよね。戦術パターン、バリアブルトルネードクロス。
先輩から VTX の要請です。
やるしかありません。
排除です、先輩。
こちらもミサイルで援護します。マックススピードで行くわよ。やるときは徹底的にやる。この目はレックスに任せます。任された以上結果を出すわよ。
遊びのつもりなら下がれ。愚か者に罰を与える。
I've said this before, but it looks like an F-Zero
計
laser.
算では 90% 以上の確率で直撃する。
Maybe 9%? Not 90%.
いい調子。私絶好
Oh,
調。
I saw the odds earlier, and your odds to hit were not
どれだけ
90%.
離れていたってバスタービーム。
私としたことが計算ミスか。
So wrong. Okay. Should I go over here and resupply? There we go, we can get some XP out of it as well. Okay. Next up. Very well. Let's... Just blast that one, shall we?
卒業後の進路は私が決めますので。緑の疾
ダメだ。絶対指示が出ていない以上戦うしかない。魔法などというまやかしを恐れると思うなよ。
風当たったら痛そうですわね。
Well, we can still get kill with you. So that is what we shall do.
スケールが大きくなってもブラック企業に変わりはない。今よフレッシュ勝負を決める。
ここまでなのか。
Next up. There.
「赤いもんに遅れは取らんぞ」「正義に生まれ正義に生きて早60年」「俺たちが真の勇者かどうか今わかる」「俺たちの武器は勇気正義闘志」「お楽しみはこれからだ」「ブッチエンジンフルパワーアミーゴゴーボンバ っていろ。俺たちが勇者だ。業務の放棄は降格が待っている。やるしかない。鎧などという骨董品に負けるものか。最大出力でいく。当たれ。できたぞ。正義の実用が。
今度は私が相手だ。赤い入れづらい。
Guess that crit earlier was enough to put her into a shoot down. I was kinda hoping to give that to Rue, but it happens. There. Okay. Let's start attacking here.
Yario, Deus! Horo! Kirisake!
お茶の虫ちゃんもなかなかやるわね。ただで返すわけないじゃない。氷の彫刻になってもらおうかしら。
フリージングボムの威力ならばやっぱりパワーは向こうの方が上だ。代わりにぶちのめすとするか。よーし、久々にあれ行ってみた。あかね両方。地味作りな若作り。つべこべ言ってねえでさっさとやれ。エールキャノン発射。射撃の腕は落ちてないよ。ほらほらほらほら。光る泉、決めるぞ。
もう一体何なのよ。
Yeah, over there. With that. Just there for now. ask you.
何としてでも落とせ。手法発射。
ただいま対策を練ります。しばしお待ちください。
この私に倒されるんですもの。光栄に思いなさい。
奴を氷漬けにしてみせましょう。
どんな表情が出来上がるか楽しみ。
弾幕薄いぞ。何やってんの。
There. White! Pingu's gonna put up a good showing. It's not quite the kill. There we go. Alright.
いい加減に落ちなさいよ。そこ。
嘘、もうボロボロじゃないの。手も足も出ないってこういうことを言うのね。
Still no. Give me a moment. What if... and analyze down. Would that be enough for you to get through? Still no. Alright. Yep, killed the NSX with Hikaru.
使う時です。
エネルギーチャージ。
Yeah, Sagiri like took the NSX down to like about 2,000 or something like that. So very easy for Hikaru to land the finishing blow.
そんなところから攻撃してくるなんていやらしいやつ。
この戦闘私が引き継ぐ。旧型と同じだと思わないでよ
Yeah, so
ね。
that'll just be hip damage really.
嘘、もうボロボロじゃないの。
so. Honestly, you should be good with just about anything. So, we'll go with that. There we are. Catherine Baton, do you know that the UND is turning Earthlings into soldiers? Sure I do. The pay is just too good to pass up. How low the Phantom Thief Pink Cat has fallen. What kind of self-respecting cat wags their tail for evil just to get scraps from evil's table? Don't like the tone you're taking with me. You know what? It's high time I vent all the frustrations you've given me. Get a load of the new and improved Snoopy, courtesy of the UND.
平和を脅かす犯罪者は私が相手になる。
今だかい撃て。
シグナルミ
Can I interest you in some delicious natto in this trying time? All the bar required. You're a level 5, you have leveled up. You have a ridiculous EX count now. Oh, this stinks! I can't believe this is it for us! What now, man? Do we surrender to the T3? Oh no! They're not gonna catch the Phantom Thief Pink Cat that easy! We're out of here! You'd think Catherine Baton would have learned her lesson and give up villainy at some point, like Hoi Po Lu. I wouldn't. The phrase fresh start probably isn't even in her vocabulary. Let's wear after you guys a bit. Might as well get started on them, right? You got this, guy. I mean, isn't the whole reason you want your attacking Earthlings is because you want them to become your soldiers? So, I mean, if they didn't fight back, then they wouldn't be what you were looking for, right? Maybe, we're all seeing the logic here, right? Here. It may not be a one-on-one battle against the Goryu, but you know what? Joe didn't come at us with solo either, so it's fine.
しょうか。貴様の運命は決まっている。
俺ともあろうもんが情けねえ。
Let's focus on taking Joe out, right? Probably take a hit.
"腕に自信ありってわけね。上等。覚悟しなさい。次のコンテナ急いで。
輸送コンテナ着弾まであと2秒。
それを待ってた。
Oh, I just got a message about my Kriegspiel game, actually. I bring this up because recently the Nurse Father Otis ID got announced for Limbus Company, and she specifically mentions playing Kriegspiel, which it's a game that I play on occasion. So yeah, let's move over there. So let's if you want, I can like read out the report that I got, because I don't expect anyone in the game that I'm playing is watching this stream at the moment. We're doing like a Napoleonic Kriegspiel game, and I'm on the side of Napoleon. Let's go kick this guy, shall we?
Coach が作り上げたこのガンバスターなら一気に距離を詰める。
Yeah, Van may be slicing capital chips in half, but Mariko's drop kicking battleships.
必殺稲妻キック。
Yeah, she is here to drop kick everything. Inazuma kick is awesome, I fucking love it. In a Adeptus Evangelion game, the character I was playing in that, she was specifically like a mecha otaku and an idol. So she was trying to be like really flashy in her battles and stuff with her Ava, because like she was basically being like sponsored by like a bunch of different companies, and like part of the deployment plan was that we were deploying enough Evangelions by helicopter. All right. To attack an angel that was like in like a different city or something like that. And while we could have deployed early, so that we could like connect up our power supplies and all that, she deliberately held off her deployment for right to the end, so that she could literally pull an Inazuma drop kick like from the helicopter onto the angel. Because naturally, as I said, she's a mecha otaku, so she has literally watched Gunbuster and is like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. It was great. I'm fairly sure I've got some people who need the sword here as well, right? Yes. Here we are.
その名を聞くと胸がざわめくな、ガンダム。ただの砲撃だと思うなよ。
調子に乗りすぎちゃったみたいね。
Everyone. Yeah, that's everyone. Okay. Alright, battleship on battleship combat. Let's go.
地球人の戦艦の力見せてもらおうか。各方の照準を前方に合わせろ。今だ、待て。
侮れんな。地球人の魂を奴らに渡すな。各砲塔砲撃準備。
任せろ、ハロック。
カノン砲撃て。左舷に砲撃を集中。
集中させてきたか。
Alright, here they come.
目標確認、速やかに攻撃を。各方へ対象のデータを転送。必ず落とせよ。
できないの？
このイーファスの完成は皆さんのおかげでもあります。逃げる先まで計算済みです。
たまにはこういうのもありだ。
I wonder why Ruby doesn't have like the same markings that the other UND soldiers have on her face.
勝負はこっからだろ。
こんな連中に負けてたら宇宙に出るなんて夢で終わっちゃう。多連装ミサイルポッド発射。
Could be.
こちらの装甲を甘く見ましたね。
I wonder if it's also sort of like cybernetics of some sort. Canon.
対に勝つ。それが俺の全てだ。こいつの威力はブレイザーの
Yeah,
比ではない。
no problem, Kuro.
さあ、次のダンスを踊れ。
Sequel. I like it whenever she shows up and it's like, it is I, Rudy Pixie
な
Zelto.
かなか骨のある相手のようだな。
I just personally enjoy that.
を乱す限り容赦はしない。
Anyway, got ourselves another ad here. So I will be back in a couple of minutes, okay?
グレートマイトガインパーフェクトモード。
ターゲットスコープオープン。パーフェクトキャノン発射。
さすが我が宿敵。見事な攻撃だ。
Alright. I'm back. Let's resume the game, shall we? Hope you're coming in after... Eyes on the prize, huh? Going straight for Harlock. Alright. Okay. Well, let's... resume... Yeah, we'll fix you up. Why not? SP... And... Oh, hold up. And roll up, please. There we go. Okay.
ここで叩く。そこか。 不足よりダメージが大きいだと？お前は私を怒らせた。命乞いをしてももう遅い。
フロント製のセンサーのおかげだな。
Evaded. Your aim is terrible, Zone.
うまくやってみせる。
不足よりダメージが大きいだと？
Get it going, he's gotcha. Alright. Joe. Joe. Hold on, he should also use system seizure. There we are. Okay. Intuition with that.
パワーならこっちも自信ありだから。ジャコビニ流星アター。もらった。こんな。
この程度のピンチがなんだ。俺はまだ戦える。
Oh, she might get the kill.
俺もエースのジョーと呼ばれた男だ。相手にとって不足はない。こいつの威力味わってもらおう。行くぞ。必殺のコンビネーションだ。
この私を誰だと思ってるのかしら。
Did I use Wish earlier?
まだ私がい
If
る
so,
んだ
that
か
might be fine.
私のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。勝利をつかめと轟き叫ぶ。バークネス。
I considered using Wish and then not used it. Oh well. 7! Alright. You know what? This is fine. This is perfect. Yeah, I did give it to her. Alright. Either way, you're just taking down Mighty Slicer, right? Some style, I guess. We'll at least go with Great Fire. Yeah, sure. Yeah, go.
俺の正義を証明するためにも、ジョン、お前は俺が倒す。これなら燃やし尽くせ、グレートファイヤー。エネルギー収束完了。今だ。グレートビーム。
Yep, roasted. You lose, Joe. Yeah, don't need you spelling it out. It's obvious enough. In that case, yeah, I hear you. Is this the one that was sort of like saying, looked a bit like that speed meme or whatever? UNB, read me? I've lost to those dweebs in the T3, so you can go ahead and fire me now. What? What's with this guy? He's still getting an attitude? Well, he is joining us at least. Like that wasn't the plan for him all along. Don't be gosh, Wata? Great. We've got another troublemaker. You're gonna help us, right, Joe? Just so you know, don't come cheap. Is he going to take our money? A hero of justice, angling for money. Now I've seen everything. You guys have less room to talk than anybody in this crew. I know better than anyone how good you are. If you want compensation, it's yours. I'll write a bill for now. I'll come collect when it's all over. So, in the end, he chooses to fight together with the guy who values his skill the most. Joe, I trust you understand the penalty for breach of contract? And I don't care. Come get some, UNB. You guys never saw me as anything but a tool for your convenience. This was gonna happen sooner or later. I'm counting on you, Joe. I'll earn my keep. And while I'm at it, I'll drive these aliens up this planet where they can't treat Earthlings as food anymore. Alright, we've got Joe on our side now. Joe! Joe. Alright. You can come over here. And, why not? You can go back with Pixie Salto over here. Use here. Both music assist. No unique dialogue. Alright.
思う存分戦おう。どちらかが倒れるまでな。合流の奥の手を見せて。逃がしはしない。
Drilled!
どんまいルーディ。気持ちを切り替えていこうか。特 A ランクの勧誘対象がお相手ですか。イーファスの力をお見せします。ではチェックメイト。
これ以上戦ってもお前に勝機はない。
Alright.
波状攻撃だ。やるぞ。前に出るぞ。頼む方用意。今だ。抜いていい。
風向きが悪い方に変わってきたようですね。
There we are. Here we go. Heroes mark. Alright. So let's go ahead and shoot you down, shall we? You have a game for yourself, do you? No. Okay. Well, we'll use a chair. There we go. Once I defeat you all and steal away the Earthling's hope, the project will be complete. Sagiri, Raimi, it's been a pleasure knowing you. Same, Rudy. Always did have a lot of respect for your professionalism personally. Not for the UND though. I'm kicking you guys out of the solar system. What would you do if I left the UND? What, like transfer to BTX? If you gave it the go-ahead, Sagiri? Rudy? I mean, hell yeah, join us! Please forget I said anything. I am Rudy Pixie Zolto of UND. The success of the Earthling militarization project will send me soaring through the ranks. I mean, Rudy, if you want to join Sagiri's harem of women, like, you're welcome. You just gotta defect from the UND and join BTX. Like, this is an option for you, okay? You can do this. You can just go ahead and do that. Alright. Life-size chum doll. So about the size of a doll. She really is. It's over, Rudy. Well, it is, Sagiri. Yep, have you fallen for me again. It's a great line, 100%. After today's failure, I imagine that I'll be finished as the UND's High Commander. Will you get demoted? The UND is a commercial entity, but they take their military side seriously. Would that it were as simple as a demotion. Rudy. Goodbye, Sagiri. I still wish you would have joined the UND. As for you, Raimi, admit a bit of envy. Rudy. Oh. There is shady business that forces subordinates to die. I would have just quit. There's space in my harem. Look, everyone's gay for Sagiri. Like, this is just facts. Water's wet, oxygen's flammable, and everyone's gay for Sagiri. Mr. Zone, do you read me? Cease fighting immediately and surrender to us. Right, Noah. Are you going to naysay my ship as well? You still haven't let it go, huh? Shit! I'll ground my pride under his heel. I'll never forgive him for that. Get with the program, Mr. Zone. Waste your brilliance on a mad grudge. I didn't expect there to be dialogue there. Highly amusing, given that Mr. Zone is voiced by Amuro's voice actor. who is unfortunately a complete asshole. The T is for wow, Menaja? I mean, that only implies 3 people, right? Oh damn, that's a solid hit. I'm fairly sure Sagiri can handle more than just 2 others. Not quite in range. I want you to get the kill, however. Just because he's your enemy. Eagle Vision! I'll dispose of you myself, traitor! I offer you my sincerest apologies. However, I cannot allow you to sink the NSX. We fight in this ship for the good of Autozan. I'll teach you what's the most powerful warship in the universe is. It's the one that I built personally. Yeah.
対艦戦4切り札を使う時です。
エネルギーチャージ。
撃て。
データの入力が追いつかない。私の船に対抗しようというのか。面白い。奴を葬り去る。
読み通りの攻撃でしたね。
このタイミングならやれる。遠距離ならこれよ。バスタービーム。
That should be enough for Harlock now.
許さない。私のメンツに泥を塗ったお前は絶対に許さない。
From here, not from there. Would be the support attack. You know what? That's fine. Okay, let's do this. Bless here. No gain, unfortunately. That's okay. Captain Harlock, today is the day that you shall suffer defeat. Try me, Mr. Zone. I won't run or hide. You hate me that much. I'll fight you to your heart's content.
ミスターゾーンの艦が来るか。全訪問スタンバイ。分かった、ハロック。カノン砲発射。左舷に砲撃を集中。ダメージが蓄積していく。こんなはずでは。久
様のような無法者を放置しておくわけにはいかん。これで蹴散らしてくれる。
大丈夫か敏郎。
Just bit his tongue. It's fine.
この戦闘私が引き継ぐ。フルパワーで切る。
Slice him up.
私の奉仕戦闘感が。
Why? Why am I losing? Just stop, Mr. Zone. You could be using your genius for so many better things than this. Like curing cancer. I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs. Better things? Better things? Captain Harlock injured my pride. The only way my anger will be quenched is by defeating him. Just you wait, Harlock. And you, Noah. You will regret never giving my talent the recognition it deserves. Mr. Zone. I didn't know you knew that guy, Captain Bright. A bit. His warship is something else, alright. It gets stronger every time we fight. But I will never lose so long as he fails to recognize what a warship is supposed to signify. Unfortunate hit there, but it's fine. Okay.
見て考える。あとはなすべきことを体がやってくれる。
I don't think Noriko stepped on enough battleships today.
距離を詰める。必殺稲妻キック。
部が無事なら戦闘に支障はない。敵を逃がすなよ。各方へ対象のデータを転送。必ず落とせよ。
私だってこれくらいは。 私のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。勝利をつかめと轟き叫ぶバークです。ゴッドフィンガーヒートエンド。
祝いなし休め。
Battleships with their large sizes and
ガンダムより
armor
もその
numbers.
パイロットが警戒対象だ。確保、チャージを急げ。前方へ発射。
その技見切った。
Did you have right? Still there, actually. There you go.
地球を狙う異星人なら遠慮はいらねえ。光る泉出番だ。呼ばれて飛び出てなんとやら張り切っていっちゃうよ。援護射撃を頼むぜ。そいじゃやるよ。美味しくいただきます。二人に負けてられないぜ。とどめは3人で突っ込む。よっしゃ無敵のコンビネーションだぜ。
総員よくやってくれた。脱出してくれ。
At least you're praising your crew there. As there are worse bosses out there, that's for sure. Okay. I guess you're repairing yourself. There you go. Drive. Flash. Oh. And go to the full formation attempt, please.
この
地球人め、噂以上の戦闘力だ。官能波を検知した奴は要注意対象だ。パルセムバスター用意。確保、チェンジ発射。
かわせた。すごい、さすが私。よーし、俺と交代だ。光る泉出番だ。呼ばれて飛び出てなんとやら張り切っていっちゃうよ。援護射撃を頼むぜ。そいじゃやるよ。美味しくいただきます。二人に負けてられないぜ。とどめは3人で突っ込む。
He's weird how he can get the skills here again.
まだ RPS は落ちん。
It's okay, I remember my response to your comment. My comment was, doesn't Tra mean 3? Because I'm pretty sure that Sagiri can handle more than just 2 other partners in any sort of relationship. Because, yeah, that's why Infini is the appropriate response there instead of just Tra. Sort of... Yeah, okay. And there's no... Yeah, okay. Just get another kill.
Oh, mono! Moratta ze! Yosh! Sabisa ni are, itte mitta! Akkai ne, Ryoko!
I think it's probably more important to spend time with your niece rather than I've been watching a stream though, right? Especially considering the stream you can rewind or like watch the VOD or whatever. Excellent. Glad I figured it out. I didn't know that Menage was referring to household. I can see how Menage can be used in a sexual context, certainly. Menagerie, okay. Nice to know these things. Okay, Gravity Blast. I think I want a Gravity Blast. When in doubt, Gravity Blast. Nothing beats a good Gravity Blast.
対艦戦闘です。これは負けるわけにはいきません。艦首、敵方向へ。
敵を捕捉しました、艦長。
Gotcha.
グラビティブラストの発射を。
Is Menage a Trois, like, outdated these days? I don't really hear people use it anymore.
手も足も出せんとはなんということだ。
Your chances of hit are 0.
あの不良オブザーバーに心配かけられないしね。派手に行くわよ。フロンティアセッター、お願い。
了解です。アンジェル、援護いたします。
持ってけ。
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, probably feels definitely more modern. I suppose threesome would be more sort of implying like a one-off sort of thing.
そうだし、それはお前のミスだぞ。そのような
this guy's blaming the helmsman.
艦に向かってくると
That's
は
not
な。
nice.
全問。
Well, praise the other battleship captain for being a good boss. I mean, as good a boss as you can be in a fascist corpo state.
肉体があると勝手が違う。
悪いが交代してもらう。環境を切れば早く肩がつく。
Yeah, I'm not going to pretend that I'm well versed on like sexual terms, I guess. It's just not really in my wheelhouse. I'll go with sword.
距離を空けると戦艦のいい的になります。今しめの風。これで終わりです。
地球人め、これほどまでの強さとは。恐れるな。魔法などこけ落としだ。確保。チャージを急
The
げ。
magic is fake. There's no magic.
向こうも必死ならばこちらも同じです。
Use that. I'm too ace for this. With you. Get the ace actually. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of being too
環境
ace,
を切れば早く型がつく。勝負だ。
that lines up perfectly. I mean, I suppose Van had a fiance, so he's at the very least not a romantic. Go. Increase 40% damage dealt for counter, and morale is 170 or higher. Huh. Now, it's going to take a while to get to 170 morale. That is a big damage boost. All enemies have been destroyed. So much for the UND menace. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break Van's morale, considering that bonus there. And also give him, like, counterattack, so that he attacks first. Like, that just makes sense to me, right? I'm sure our victory will bring great peace of mind to people the world over. Joe. Not one word, Maito Senpuji. The loser follows the winner. Simple. Haven't you watched Nanoha? You're still being stubborn about this? That's okay. I wouldn't have it any other way with Joe. Thank you, Eagle. You guys really helped us to win out there today. It's not true, Hikaru. You're the ones who helped us. Well, I wasn't about to stick around and follow those slave drivers in the UND forever anyway, so it worked out nicely. But you've been invading Sphero! We would normally be enemies. If I may ask, are you fighting in order to save your motherland of Autozan? Yes, we are. If you really wanted to conquer all of Sphero, one would think that one warship wouldn't be quite enough to get the job done. No, I was thinking about that too. What's your real angle? Since we're availing ourselves of your goodwill, I'll share what I may with you. Yes, we invaded Sphero in order to save our motherland. But our intent isn't a full-on invasion or conquest. We want to lay claim to something specific. What's that? I'm certainly not at liberty to share that. Are they after the pillar or whatever it is? If you don't want to say it, fine. Hikaru? Okay, Eagle's trustworthy. Well, when you put it like that, it's kinda hard to argue. Alright, Eagle. Just prepare yourself for the worst if you ever betray Hikaru's trust. Yeah. What was wrong with their world again? Was it like rampant like capitalism and industry has like ruined their biosphere or something along those lines? I wouldn't dream of it. In fact, I give you my word, when the time comes that we are enemies once more, I will do things fair and square. Until then, everybody in AutoZam can be part of the T3. Welcome aboard, Eagle! UND has left, but the battle will still continue on. But doesn't it feel like we're making progress towards our goal? At least baby steps? In fact, I say we celebrate clearing a major milestone today. I'm sure everyone in the world is eager to celebrate today's victory. There we go. Oh, and CEO gives us TAC P, defense up. Dash is great. Love having Dash available because that is bloody expensive to train otherwise. Alright, so the UND warship. No, hopefully they don't execute Rudy. Right, that's what you sounded like again. You sound like how you look. Rudy did fine work. I plan on offering her my gratitude once she returns. However, she did fail. She must be given a suitable punishment in order to enforce strict discipline in the ranks. That said, I had already accounted for this operation being a failure. Had she succeeded in destroying them, that would also have been acceptable, but so it goes. Now it's time to move on to phase 2 of our plan. I'm certain he'll handle his part with aplomb. You can sit back and await the good news, sir. It's in your hands, Wasselmon. I'd planned on relegating this remote frontier assignment to a low-priority odd job, but a personal visit from him changes things. Guessing that that guy over there is the president. Director, CEO, whatever. CEO, gotcha. Yeah, I was thinking president in terms of like company president. So, okay. He shall witness the prowess of Wasselmon Razelson firsthand. Alright, VTX Union HQ. Yeah, and the president's office. Yes, because we got a president. High enough that Wasselmon's panicking. Yeah, because nobody likes it when like the CEO slash president slash director shows up and starts looking over your back. You see that, AIM? We won! Not we. The T3. Hey, no need to split hairs. We're gonna party from dawn till dusk. Yeah, no one likes having like higher-ups come by to observe or anything like that. Like even if you're like doing everything right, you know you're doing everything right, and like the boss knows that you're doing everything right. Like it doesn't feel right to have like someone specifically watching you. And that sort of goes for just a lot of things. Like having people specifically watching you doing things. Like it throws you off. Easy there, Daima. I know just how you feel. But I've got a worldwide announcement to make after this. I need to move quickly to dispel the public's fear of an alien invasion. It's true about the T3. We really are the Earth's hope. But I know I don't believe for a minute that the UND's gonna go quietly. Which is precisely why we need mankind to present a unified front. You've always been a cautious one. I thought you acted too much like a grandpa in our younger days, but Now I'm glad for it. And you've still got the same old devil-may-care streak in you. It's my thing! I could be old and grey, and I'd still be the same way. It's something I appreciate. In fact, it's something that Earthlings these days have lost. Not at all! The young are coming into their own. Frieza speaks like a polite manager in his base form. Yeah. Frieza's, like, always had, like, a very, like, polite way about him. Which I suppose makes sense in a way. Like, once you, like, get into Super and, like, realize that Frieza is basically, like, a crony of, what is it, Beerus? Like, to keep, like, population numbers down? I don't know, I haven't watched Super, and I haven't, like, played Xenoverse, like, far enough to sort of get into that sort of section, so I can't comment there. Like, it's stuff that I've observed through osmosis. But, yeah, like, it makes sense. The T3, huh? I can agree with that. They're people that I'd feel safe entrusting with a new golden age. I'm not about to entrust anything. I'm gonna be right out there with them, sailing the golden seas. Then I'll pave the way to make the dream we shared in our youth a reality. I give you my word, Dyna. I'll fight with my life on the line for it. Oh, bonus scenario time, huh? Alright. I'll have to keep that in mind. So let me just write that down. And where the heart lies. Okay. And yeah, got a bonus there as well. So let's just get a quick preview of what the bonus scenarios are. So, where the heart lies. Angela is troubled about her existence as a cyber personality. Seeing that, Frontier Center recruits the help of their friends. Gonna set Angela up on a date. And this is Paradise. The girls enjoy themselves in a resort on a southern island. Faye reminisces on her past in this paradise of eternal summer. Yeah, see, I thought This Is Paradise was going to be the one starring Angela, not Where the Heart Lies. So that is what we will be doing. Hopefully next week. I'm gonna have to see. Actually, I should be able to. Yeah. So we should be able to do another Super Robot Wars stream on the Saturday. However, see if the bonus 10,000 counted. Good point. I'm going to. Yeah, we'll do it next stream. Okay, we'll do it next stream and see if the bonus 10,000 counted. Okay. Because yeah, it's midnight my time, and I've got work tomorrow, and yeah, I've got work for pretty much all of the week, unfortunately. So that's annoying. Yeah, I will be looking to do a Super Robot Wars stream on the Saturday, but next week Sunday, I'm actually going to be going on holidays. I'm going to be catching a flight to Italy and spending about a month there or so, coming back at the end of June. So obviously I won't be streaming during that time. Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. As And I'll see about like setting up a 100-line stream probably tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. We'll see, okay? Now, let's go and raid somebody, shall we? Let's see. Who is streaming what at the moment? Alright. Let's go and raid Himiko Kumi. There we are. And Kumi is doing a birthday stream at the moment and is playing some Goose Goose Duck. So let's pop in over there and go say hello, shall we? Alright. Thank you very much as always, and I hope to see you all next time. Alright, see ya!